Hello everyone. Today we will continue with the chapter Natural Resources. We have done air, water and soil as natural resources. We have studied about their pollution. Now we will study about the next topic of this chapter, that is biogeochemical cycles. Biogeochemical cycles are the transfer of matter and energy between the biotic and abiotic components of the biosphere. The common biogeochemical cycles are water cycle, nitrogen cycle, carbon cycle and oxygen cycle. Water cycle. When water bodies are heated during the day, a large amount of water evaporates and rises up. Some water vapor also get into the atmosphere due to biological activities like transpiration and respiration. As the water vapor rises, it cools and condenses to form tiny droplets of water. This appears as clouds. When the tiny droplets of water join together to form bigger drops of water, they fall down as rain, snow. Some of this water enters the ground and forms groundwater. When water flows from the land to the seas, it carries many nutrients and minerals which are used by marine organisms. Nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen in the atmosphere is fixed into nitrogen compounds in the soil by nitrogen fixing bacteria in the root nodules of leguminous plants and also during lightning. These nitrogen compounds are taken by plants and used to make proteins. When animals eat plants, they also get proteins. When plants and animals die, bacteria convert the proteins into nitrogen compounds like nitrites and nitrates. Other bacteria convert these nitrogen compounds back into nitrogen in the atmosphere. Nitrogen is an essential component of biological molecules like proteins, nucleic acids, and some vitamins. This is the nitrogen cycle. It is completed in 3 steps: nitrogen fixation, nitrogen assimilation, and denitrification. Carbon cycle. Carbon in the form of carbon dioxide is used by the plants to prepare glucose by the process of photosynthesis. The glucose is used to provide energy and to convert into other organic compounds. When animals eat plants, it enters the body of animals. During respiration, energy and carbon dioxide are produced. The carbon dioxide goes back into the atmosphere. Another process which adds carbon dioxide back into the atmosphere is the combustion of fuels like coal and petroleum. The organic compound in plants and animals are also converted into carbonates, limestone, coal, petroleum, exoskeletons, shells of some animals. Carbon is an essential component of biological molecules like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, nucleic acids, etc. This is the cyclic representation of carbon, how carbon is released into the atmosphere by respiration and again fixed by the plants through photosynthesis. Oxygen cycle. Oxygen in the atmosphere is used for respiration, combustion, and formation of oxide of elements. Oxygen is sent back into the atmosphere during photosynthesis. Oxygen is an essential component of biological molecules like carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. So you can see in the diagram how atmospheric oxygen is fixed by the organism through respiration, and after respiration carbon dioxide and water is released into the atmosphere, which is again fixed by the photosynthesis by plants, and they release oxygen again into the atmosphere. What is greenhouse effect? A part of the sunlight incident on the earth is reflected back in the form of infrared light. Some gases, such as carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbons, also known as greenhouse gases, present in the Earth's atmosphere prevent the escape of heat from the Earth by absorbing this infrared light, which is reflected back by the Earth. An increase in the percentage of these greenhouse gases in the atmosphere would cause an increase in the average temperature worldwide, and this phenomenon is known as greenhouse effect. Thus, the heating of the atmosphere due to the absorption of infrared radiations by carbon dioxide molecules and other greenhouse gases is called the greenhouse effect. Oxygen and ozone. Oxygen is found in the atmosphere in the form of a diatomic molecule having two atoms of oxygen with chemical formula O2. A triatomic molecule having three atoms of oxygen with chemical formula O3 called ozone. Location of ozone layer. Ozone is present in the stratosphere. The stratosphere reaches 30 miles above the earth, and at the very top it contains ozone. Functions of ozone layer. The ozone layer shields the entire earth from much of the harmful ultraviolet radiation that comes from the sun. Depletion of ozone layer. The main cause of this is the release of chlorofluorocarbons. Depletion of ozone layer. You can see the molecule chlorofluorocarbon. This is the stratosphere. Sources of chlorofluorocarbons are insulation material, aerosols, refrigeration, air conditioning, spray can, air conditioner and fridge. Effects of depletion of ozone layer. UV rays reach to the earth's surface and cause skin cancer in human beings.